Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Red Queen Tarot. Today we're doing readings for October, and the next sign we'll be reading for is, well, that's the planet Jupiter. Let's see. Sign please. Aquarius, okay. I believe, I don't think Jupiter is going to retrograde back into Aquarius, but you could have Jupiter in Aquarius natally. I know we just spent about a year with it transiting that sign last year. This could be referring to that time frame for you, Aquarius, when you saw a lot of growth and expansion in your life. If that's your first house of your natal chart, it's definitely a growth of self. Let's see, which deck for Aquarius. I'm going to use the Syrian Starseed Tarot, this massive deck. I think I use this for Cancer too. Since it's a star seed thing, that's a very Aquarian concept, they're the UFO believers and the creative outside the box thinkers, and ruled by Uranus, all the unusual creative things. All right. And technology, space travel. You get the idea. All right, Aquarius, October. There's one. Two. Okay. Underneath the deck, Indigo, number 1, the Magician. Magician's been coming up a lot in these October readings. So if you know your sun, moon, and rising sign, I'd check out all 3 because there's a lot of magic going on this month. All right, so let's see what it is that you're manifesting, Aquarius. Starting with our first card here, we have the Six of Flames, or the Six of Wands. Victory. We have Reason, number 4, the Emperor. And finally, we have the Five of Flames, or Five of Wands. Okay. So the Five of Wands, followed by the Six of Wands, basically. Some kind of struggle, inner conflict or debate, competition. And then it almost seems like you as the Emperor being the one in control, and the Magician here wielding this power, this chaos that's been surrounding you, and it's almost like transmuting it into order, into victory. It's these chaotic flames here, and now they're in formation, and this wand controls them all. So it has complete authority that's imposed upon it by the Emperor to say, this is my will, this is how it will be constructed, this is how things are going to be. So what is it that the Emperor is gaining control over this month? Let's see. I'm going to use another fairly large deck here. I believe it's called the Margaret Peterson Tarot. See how many we have there. You know what? There's 3 cards. That's perfect. Let's find out what's underneath this deck. Okay, the Ace of Coins, new beginning, or gift from God. So it's a new earth, new beginning, new physical reality. All right. Underneath the Six of Wands, we have the Moon, ruled by Pisces. Next to that, we have the Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, romance, soulmate connection. And finally, we have the Six of Cups. Okay. Scorpio and Sun in Scorpio. So this could be a past lover right away next to the Two of Cups. With the moon here, again, it could be somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, or somebody that's coming back from your past that's not been at the forefront of your mind. They kind of may just come out of nowhere. That might be the chaos that I was feeling in the Five of Flames. It kind of something that interrupts your reality, that disrupts your space. But then trying to reason your way out of it. You are an air sign, you rule the mind, Aquarius. So your logic and reason might be trying to make sense of this person or their motives or where they fit in your life. They may have basically thrown your world out of balance this month. I am going to go ahead and start with the Journey of Love card because the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups are here right away. So I mentioned the Six of Cups with Sun in Scorpio because that's a time frame we're dealing with here for the month of October. Starting October 21st, I believe. And then we have that new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio. That is an energy of bringing something in. So that might be what you're doing as far as drawing in energy. This person might be drawing towards you around that time. And the Ace of Coins is a new beginning. The new moon solar eclipse, the 25th, is a new beginning. It's like a reset button. If this is somebody from your past, it could be the start of a whole new relationship. Okay, so I pulled the top card here from the Journey of Love, Shakti. More fire energy. There's a lot of passion here. Let's go ahead and read about Shakti. Sparks will fly. Right. And maybe that's why all the fire showed up too, with the 5 and 6 of Wands. All right. So Shakti says it's a divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips, and people wonder what happened to her, what's gotten into him. We are on fire with the divine, and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied in trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done, perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for a moment. But that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into a bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let the light shine as it was meant to. In the big arena, Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. Okay. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, this energetic shift will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with health care that feels supportive, but also remember to rest, get some time in nature, and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. So yeah, this feels like a spark igniting within your body, something that's initiating like a word? A catalyst for change. But it feels almost unexpected. And maybe as the reason card's there, it's like you're trying to find out where this spark came from. It was it's something you definitely weren't looking for, or something that was hidden from you. And this person just comes out of nowhere and kind of sets your world on fire, or spins you into a tale of seemingly chaos, but it's really nothing that cannot be reordered. Let's go ahead and take a look at a Queen of the Moon oracle for you, so we can get some clarity, because the moon did show up in your reading. Let's find out if they're speaking of the new moon solar eclipse, the 25th of October, or maybe the full moon on the 8th. So we have surrender, waning crescent. So this looks like it's approaching the new moon solar eclipse, so closer to the end of the month. Surrender, and then under the moon, under the deck we have trust, the egg moon. Surrender and trust. Okay, I'm going to read about surrender here. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. I let go. I surrender my struggle. I allow the universe to work through me. It took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that giving up kind of surrender. I mean the okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing things quite ably on our own, admitting we need assistance, or that we might indeed have to let something go for our betterment, can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a bad habit, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Remember, this moon phase is dark and beautiful. It casts a protective shadow that allows us to be as wide open as we need to be to do our work. We reveal safely to only the divine and ourselves, and then the light returns. So it's interesting when it's talking about surrendering power, basically, because that's, as the emperor, that's what you're used to, is order and control, keeping your world that makes sense to you. And this is something that you're experiencing that can't be explained away with reason. Some inexplicable passion or desire that stirred your heart. And the universe is asking you to let go and trust and welcome this new beginning into your life. Even though it's scary and unexpected, but that's what makes it exciting. It's a beautiful opportunity to do something completely different. Or maybe, if you've been struggling for a while, this is telling you to give it up to God, essentially. Have faith that it'll work out. And that's where the Six of Flames, the victory, comes in. That you're successful once you're able to let go of control, trying to dictate every detail and every outcome. Okay, let's see what your medicine card deck is this month, Aquarius. What animal medicine does Aquarius need? Okay, the beaver flipped over for me. Busy beaver. All right. Number 22, that's the master builder number. Beaver is the doer in the animal kingdom. Beaver medicine is akin to water and earth energy and incorporates a strong sense of family and home. If you were to look at the dams that blocked woodland streams, you would find several entrances and exits. In building its home, beaver always leaves itself many alternative escape routes. This practice is a lesson to all of us not to paint ourselves into corners. If we eliminate our alternatives, we dam the flow of experience in our lives. A doer is characterized by industriousness, and Beaver knows the limitation cancels productivity. Beaver is armed with very sharp teeth that are capable of felling whole trees. Imagine that those teeth could do to the limbs of predators. From the rear, Beaver is armed with a paddle-like tail that aids in swimming as well as guarding its behind. This tiny mammal is well equipped to protect its creation. To understand beaver medicine, you might take a look at the power of working and attaining a sense of achievement. In building a dam, teamwork is necessary. To accomplish a goal with others involves working with the group mind. Group mind constitutes harmony of the highest order without individual egos getting in the way. That's maybe in team with that hand in hand with the surrender and trust, that others need to be incorporated or involved in your success. Each partner in the project honors the talents and abilities of the others and knows how to complete the piece of the puzzle that belongs to them. In working well with others, a sense of community is achieved and unity ensues. If Beaver has appeared in your spread, it may be time to put your idea into action or to complete some project that has been neglected. The Beaver card could also be asking you to settle differences with fellow workers or friends. Beaver tells you to look for alternative solutions to life's challenges and to protect the creations which you put your love and energy into. Sometimes Beaver brings you a warning to watch your back. If this is your message, you will know by the position in which the card falls in your spread. If the card falls in the south position, it is to remind your child self that trusting is okay, but caution is necessary. Use discernment and all will be fine. Well, it's interesting that it mentions the child self because the indigo child is depicted as the magician. And the Six of Cups can speak of childhood or the inner child or nostalgia from childhood. So, trusting is okay, but caution is necessary. Okay. And then, yeah, oh, wow, trust. Trust is necessary for this success. Okay, that you're not meant to see the outcome of yet, and that's why you're being asked to let go and have faith in the situation, because the moon is obscuring the outcome. Okay. All right. Let me get a mystical wisdom oracle for you. Ooh, no, I want to get an archetype card. Okay. Agape or agape, I'm not sure. But it's the last card, 72 in this deck. So I think it's akin to like the world card completion. Number 21. Okay. What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, its effects last a lifetime. The agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? So it stands for service, reverence, honor, and joy, devotion, and unconditional love. Agape can also be felt as an overwhelming love of family, partner, community. Recognize it by a deep swell of gratitude. I mentioned the Six of Cups is gratitude and family, and here we have the Two of Cups. So you may be overwhelmed by this sense of love, that you experience as a result of having faith, allowing others to support and help you, allowing this significant person into your life. and trusting in them. Okay. All right, I think that's all I have for you for this reading, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please let me know in the comments below. Take care. Bye-bye.